Hello friends, today we're going to find out if Stretch Armstrong is bulletproof. Yep, we're going to do it. If you were a kid in the late 70s, this was the must-have toy. Talk to somebody over 40 and chances are they remember this toy very well. It was so popular that they made all kinds of different variations of this toy. Even though it costs about $11 in the 70s, that is about $45 in today's money. Now if you happen to break your Stretch Armstrong, there was some instructions inside that said you could fix it with just a band-aid. Yeah, right. Today we're going to find out if a Stretch Armstrong can actually stop a bullet. We're going to start with a 9mm, then shoot it with a very fast bullet called the CCI Stinger. Then we'll shoot it with a round very popular with law enforcement agencies called the Winchester SXT. And then finally, we'll see what a 12-gauge shotgun does to Stretch Armstrong. Normally this is the part of the video where Gregg explains what he's going to do. However, we had some really bad microphone issues, and I'll save you the agony of hearing a lot of wind noise. Now, you could not buy a new Stretch Armstrong for many, many years, probably 25 years, and just recently they began selling these things again. Now, I was never lucky enough to have my own Stretch Armstrong. I had friends that had them, but I never had one. I think I opted for a G.I. Joe or something like that. I went out and got a brand new Stretch Armstrong, and much to my surprise, Gregg brought one too, and he brought his own version, the tattoo no-neck version. And Gregg gave this guy a nickname, calling him Stretch Armstrong, because he did a stretch in prison, and because he was convicted of strong-arm robbery. I thought that was pretty clever. So now I'll shut up and let the shooting begin.
We're going to try some Hornady Critical Duty in Mrs. Officer Gregg's Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm. See how that does.
Okay, I'm ready. It stopped it? Are you kidding me?
Certainly seems like it.
Well, we didn't pop the balloon, but it looks like we didn't get a good solid hit on the torso there. Let's review the Chronos high-speed camera footage. Now, as you can see, the bullet was deflected off, kind of shot out the side. It slowed down quite a bit though, so this is actually looking kind of promising. Let's try another shot with the 9mm. Okay, I'm ready. Right in the belly.
There we go. At least it was center or something.
He's falling. I don't see a hole behind him, I don't think. Right in the belly.
There we go.
It looks like we got a good shot this time. Note how little the doll actually moves. Now we'll compare it to what Kevlar body armor looks like when it's hit with the same round. Amazing.
TFM crime scene investigation. Stretch took one right to the belly. You can see the rubber stuff off of that Hornady Critical Duty round. Right in there. The little rubber tip of the bullet.
Oh, finally you got a good shot.
And there's the bullet.
Look at that.
Yeah, it took us a while.
Yeah.
So there's his corn syrup.
Yeah, we got to put a band-aid on him to fix him. Look at that. A little sticky there.
Yeah, it is.
Gosh. What does it taste like? Tastes like taffy.
Is it? Is it sweet? CCI Stinger out of the STG-44.
It's a much faster bullet than that 9mm, so I'm thinking, and it's small and fast, so I'm thinking it'll go through.
All right, let's give it a try.
Okay.
Right, go for it.
Oh, F-18s, I love you. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Center mass, hopefully. There you go. He took one to the chest.
There you go.
Mass, hopefully.
Now, once again, the doll barely moved when it was hit. But the million-dollar question, did it stop that bullet? Let's find out.
Took one right to the center chest, and no exit wound.
No exit. Bulletproof. With a... Yeah, we could have gone with a low-velocity 22, but we went with the big guns.
Over here on the right, you can feel a little bit of a hard spot. So it's,
yeah, don't cut them out yet.
No, it's in there somewhere. We'll do a little autopsy on him.
Will it stop a 40 cal? What do people think about 40 cal? Like it's a wimpy round or something?
Well,
or?
most people don't like it because it's too snappy, but
oh, okay.
I use it at work and off duty, and I like the 40 cal. I'm pretty dang accurate with it. So
okay.
We'll give it a try. Out of a Glock 22, my trusty old Glock 22, my workhorse, we're going to fire some Winchester XST 180 grain 40 caliber, a little bit faster round, and see what we can do. See if that'll stop him. Center mass. Ready?
Yep. You hit the arm again.
Really?
Yeah. Ready? Okay, see if you can hit the thing.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I got him. See, that's what I need. It's the table that's messing me up.
Oh, okay.
We'll blame it on the table.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was originally called the Black Talon bullet. But once again, we see very little movement of the doll and very little what we would call trauma to the doll. Finally hit it. He had it stand. You can't shoot off a rest.
I can't shoot off a rest. Nice, nice little entrance wound there. Hit here. The 9mm you can't really see, but that 40 caliber left a big giant hole in it.
Yeah. Okay. Did it? The question is, did it go through? Look at that. He is bullet, and that's not even the thickest area, too.
No,
it's really thick up here.
And he was cold to begin with today, so he was nice and hard. Right now,
he's room
soft.
temperature.
Soft
yeah.
So, Stretch Armstrong is indeed bulletproof, or at least rated to stop the bullets that we shot at him so far. So now we're going to shoot this Stretch Armstrong that Gregg brought with a powerful shotgun slug. We'll be using a slug called the LBC Sabo. Now, this is a fantastic slug made in Italy by Gualandi, and I loaded this thing up to shoot at a velocity of around 1600 feet per second. It's a fast, hard slug, just like Gregg's version of his Stretch Armstrong.
I'm aiming right for the TFM logo. We'll see.
Okay.
Ready?
Whenever you're ready. Yeah, no match for it.
Nope.
Well, it took one powerful slug to take out this Stretch Armstrong. That thing's wrecked. Still, I am absolutely amazed that a toy, a Stretch Armstrong toy, filled with some kind of a corn syrup mixture, could stop the bullets that it did stop. The goop inside Stretch Armstrong is very dense and very viscous. And it seems to have the characteristics, at least to me, of saltwater taffy. This inexpensive food-grade material definitely has the capacity to stop a lot of different common firearm rounds. It's just absolutely amazing that we discovered this. After I thank my Patreon supporters, we also did some tests where we shot the Stretch Armstrong with a wax slug and also double-aught buckshot. I definitely want to thank all these Patreon supporters for their donations and past donations. You guys are really great for supporting us.
All right, we're going to go with the old trusty Weatherby 459 PA with the Bushnell TRS 25 stock sight, and we're going to go back to the Federal Flight Control. You've seen these in a previous video. They have a nice tight pattern, so all 9 buckshot pellets should be able to hit Stretch down there in the center of his chest. So let's give it a try, see what we can do.
I hope it doesn't bounce back at us.
No, I think this is energy like Stretch has never seen before. My prediction is these are going to all go through.
Okay, let's hit it. Go ahead. Oh boy. I think it went through.
Look at that hole. Well, before he collapsed on us, Stretch had a big old entry. And
there's all kinds of junk in there, isn't there?
Well, we've got some stuff that we've put in there.
What is this?
These are bullet fragments from
okay.
previous rounds.
Man, that stuff sticks to everything.
This is a 40 caliber round right here.
There it is.
But that double-aught buck flight control went right through him.
Little too much, but
I think it's safe to say he is bulletproof.
He's handgun proof, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He didn't like the shotgun. This, we found all this stuff out on the ground.
Yeah, he ejected, blew a hole through the...
And look at this. Look at the little piece of...
Wow.
It's actually stuck to the brick.
Oh. But pretty impressive still. I mean, there's a limit to everything.
Yeah. Look at that.
He's kind of
he's drooping that bullet.
He's kind of level 3A rated, I think. I think that's the
unexplained hole of goo.
Yeah, piece of wadding there. Tore up the wadding. That flight control wadding's probably inside there.
Boy,
there ain't much left of that dude. Okay, let's try the wax slug.
Let's give it a try.
Fragmenting kind of a frangible 12 gauge slug made out of birdshot and bound with wax. That's what it is.
And not much holds up to the wax slug. That is one of the more devastating rounds.
Yeah, it's a big energy dumper. Okay, I think this is about all he can take. One more shot to the upper chest, right? Yep. Wax slug, hit it. Oh boy.
So on a TFM crime scene investigation, we found that Stretch finally met his match. That wax slug came apart. You can see all that birdshot in there.
That's an ugly wound there.
That is an ugly wound, but it stopped most of the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting stuck in his goo.
Yeah, that stuff, it's hard to get off, get it off of you. It's like hot taffy or something.
But look, none of those rounds made it through, other than the ones that flew through his side.
It's amazing.
He doesn't have much left in him.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys stuck around and watched this latter part of the video. I want to thank Gregg for supplying one of the Stretch Armstrongs, and also he's the one that came up with this idea of shooting the Stretch Armstrong. This is brilliant.